Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever in the world you are. Welcome to the Bear Dog Shop. This is your friendly neighborhood artisan getting ready to turn these two blocks into the most expensive pen we have ever made in this shop. Mod Morwin, as always, running the show from behind the scenes. How are we today?
I can easily say that I believe I am hyped. Like, I don't get to use that word very often and, fully encompass its true meaning. But yes,
My nerves are.
I'm so scared.
I mean, this is. If I don't execute this
Just
well,
right.
this is a several $100
Blowout.
blowout.
Yeah. But we get to, deduct it from stuff eventually. You know.
Yeah, I'd rather just make it though.
I know. Well, yeah. Understandably so. Why are my chat settings not open? Oh my god.
Huh.
Stoof. Stoof is not working like it should. Site is being dumb. I have to send myself something, I guess. Maybe I didn't copy paste Kevin into the proper folder, but you talked to. Why did you do this?
Because I needed to clean.
Okay, like.
Yeah, we will eventually have a better spot for that to be.
I hope so. Okay, hang on. Okay, speak to the stream.
So
Share with them your passion.
this little blank here is the most expensive, the costliest that I've worked with. So to say that I am nervous is not an understatement. So welcome everyone. Soon as Mod Morwin gets back, we're going to turn this machine on and we are going to see if the crafting gods are with us today. This is gonna be beautiful, you guys. This is incredible craftsmanship for the components. I am very excited to see it finished. And very nervous. Let me see if I can. There we go. That is not focusing well at all, but it is just extraordinarily beautiful. So Oh, this component is giving me some questions, though. This is by the company Diacom. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, I think I understand where my question was on this. Well, I found myself wondering what this part was, and I answered the question. So, we have understanding.
Excellent.
Yeah, this is what creates the pressure seal for the cap.
Nice. Survival Amazon, welcome to the stream. You found us. That's it. I'm just gonna open another Twitch channel that's just 10 hours of like Korok laughs.
Oh no. Please no.
Yes. Also, stable girl clapping. It's just gonna be Koroks and the claps. Korok and the claps. There we go. I found my new Twitch name. I found my calling.
You gave him the clap.
I did. By the way, for those of you who are new to joining us, yeah, it really is like this all the time. We are a husband and wife variety stream. We're focusing on our crafting, which is something we love to do. It's fun, relaxing, when everything goes right.
Yeah.
So, it's fun times. But I'm going to zoom in on this here Dragon Emperor. If you notice the camera wobbling or wiggling or doing stuff, no, your tracking isn't off. Haha. VCR reference of ye old days. But if you do see the camera wiggling or moving or whatever, it is on a very shaky tripod, and I am either moving it intentionally or unintentionally. You'll never know. I mean, you will, because if I say fuck, then you know it moved when it wasn't supposed to. Zombie Stomp!
Zombie!
Thank you so much for the thing. Zoom. Okay, hold on.
Zoom.
See, this is what I mean.
Zoom. Zoom.
Listen, that was my favorite movie. You cannot diss Flight of Dragon. Sir. You look like you have a ponytail. Thank you. Spritz you.
I told you, I need a new mask. This one is shredding.
Oh my god, thank you!
What?
Drive-by sub-gifting.
Holy moly. Zombie with a subathlon.
Yes.
All right.
Thank
do we
you
have
so much.
announcements?
What?
Yes, thank you, Zombie. Thank you so much.
Do we have announcements?
Do we have announcements?
I don't know. I'm asking you. Shit.
We're making the pen. We're playing some Final Fantasy. Join us for both.
By the way, this was supposed to be like a family-friendly stream, but fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the best way to start a stream, though. With laugh. With laugh? With laughter.
Aim for the elbow.
Fuck! No!
Aim for the elbow.
Thank you. I'm only left-handed when I write. I'm right-handed for everything else.
I'm only left-handed when I'm not sober. I made that up. I don't know where that came from. I am not
To
a
the stream!
comedian. I am a craftsman.
Refocus!
So you know what? Let's get crafty.
Let's get crafty. Alright, we apologize for the background noise. If it's too much, let us know. We will adjust it. We're trying.
My pen right round, right round.
Let's do this.
Terrified.
What? Terrified? You can't let the blank know that you feel fear.
Oh, I feel fear.
Oh no.
The blank, it knows.
Does it though? Does it? You can do this.
Okay, but seriously, like this thing,
You're stalling.
the crafts or the maker of the blank coated it in this almost like plastic sheath. It makes me really, really like antsy because I've never worked with a blank that has that before.
It is very interesting. But it is a resin sheath, and so you're going to see these white little streamers, which is honestly my favorite part. I'm so excited and very nervous for this. But we like to be upfront with our craft. Every failure is a learning experience. Every success is, fabulous. But we like to be upfront about, what goes on in the shop. If you ever buy a pen from us and you want to see it made live, let us know and we'll stream it and you can watch your pen be made before your eyes. If you see a pen on our stream and you think, oh my god, I have to have it, you can do that. We'll sell straight from stream. I have zero problem with that, and it'll never hit the website. You're also going to get a really good view of my husband's, left elbow for, a while. It's just a hazard.
I value a good working angle more than...
I know. Let me tell you, I'm gonna move this camera as soon as I get a wall mount for concrete, because Survival Amazon says it's fascinating to watch. Yeah, it really is. It's one of those nice relaxing activities. It's very meditative.
And the fascinating thing is lathe work has been around since before electricity.
Yep. Yes, it has. You and I saw that handmade wooden lathe.
Yeah. They used
with a pulley system.
Yeah, because they used to have, it used to be a two-man operation. The master craftsman would actually work the project, and his apprentice would operate this series of pulleys.
The apprentice would not have the choice of skipping leg day.
Yeah.
Zombie says that he used to love working on the lathe in the metal shop in school, and it's cool that you have your own. We've had this one for a couple of years. It's served us well. We're hoping to upgrade eventually to a really nice Laguna, which is going to be a pretty penny. But hey, if business does well, then we're happy to... Oh my god, you're getting bukake. I'm
Honey.
so... What?!
There's a limit.
No, there's not! There are no limits. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. It's not that I don't have a filter, it's just that I tend to say whatever's on my mind, and I am halfway through a full throttle right now, sir. It's so much fun. If you ever find yourself out in Kansas City, you are more than welcome to stop by our shop and play on the lathe. We're totally okay with that, right, honey?
Yeah.
Like, it's a really cool meditative experience. You can find, I believe, this is not a promotion. We are not sponsored, but like there's a couple of like desktop lathes that you can get on Amazon. I forget I think it's When M is the brand. It's not like super quality, but it'll get you started. You can get a decently priced set of chisels. You don't have to buy a kit. I'm of the school of thought where you just buy what you need as you need it. But you can get a good set of chisels. I strongly recommend going to a woodcraft shop. The name of the shop is just Woodcraft. It's a really good place to get started, and you can just go in and look at so much wood. I about made a really dirty joke, and I'm glad I was able to stop myself.
Huzzah! She can be stopped.
Sometimes, you know what? It is a rare thing, but I can be stopped. It's just I'm so used to like just talking to you though. So it's your fault for making me comfortable. How dare you? It's a fun process. Did you already show off the nib?
Yes.
It's gorgeous. I love it. It's got a nice bamboo leaf motif. Bamboo leaf motif. Oh my god.
A motif of leaf.
Motif of leaf. Borka Borka. I had a small disconnect. I was like, where's my phone? And it's the camera. Oh, those are cute little emotes. Bork. Why so upset? Has she gone outside? I
No, I don't think she has.
I didn't put her out. Where is... I am surprised Psycho isn't... Oh, his mother is visiting!
Oh no.
If he misses it, I think he's gonna be pretty upset. Psycho was supposed to be here. Bork. Alright. Are you going to be able to talk to the chat if I go inside and
I am
laser focus?
Extremely laser focused.
Oh, Lord. Alright, guys. Enjoy this few moments of silence brought to you by Dog Needing to Go Outside. I'll be right back, everybody. Push my way past this shop back. 1 second. Alright. Let there be entertainment.
Enjoy this meditative moment.
It's probably more meditative when I'm not talking.
need to get some anti-fog spray or wipes or something for my goggles.
Yeah. You okay?
It's just the humidity out here.
Yeah. Too bad the whole house dehumidifier does not apply to garage. Okay. I am here, everybody. I'm just trying to contribute to a more meditative environment. So eventually, when the pen is done, you won't be able to see those tooling marks. And whenever... What are you being called? By your first name or Bear Dog's Man?
I mean, anyone who comes to the shop knows me as my first name, so...
You're Bear Dog's Man here. So by running his finger over the blank, Bear Dog's Man is able to feel any inconsistencies. Oh my God, words.
Anything too significant for the sanding process to
Yeah.
take out.
Yeah. So. And as you can see in the lower left, we have some examples of past work. I'm trying to get our piece, Tropical Getaway, uploaded, but it's being picky. So, go figure. Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I
The
can
color's starting to really come through.
Is it really? Well, yeah, because you're getting through all that clear stuff, so it can really, really shine. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Did I not put pictures of Tropical Getaway on this site? Oh shit, I didn't. Kevin was never posted.
Oh no.
Oops. Sad Kevin. I could have sworn I did though. We made a really pretty, like, yellow, blue, and white acrylic pen here a couple weeks ago. On the shop, it's called Tropical Getaway, but I will forever call it Kevin because it reminds me of Minions. And when I was taking pictures, I really wanted to take like a piece of black felt with some googly eyes and slip it under the pen clip. But no, we're professional. I'm still gonna do it. Maybe for an Instagram post. So, it's called Tropical Getaway, but in my heart, it is always Kevin.
What do you think?
I love it. I wish I could get skinny like that.
Pop on the lathe, let's go.
Yes! That's a completely different kind of stream. Oh god.
It's story time!
I mean, it's essentially just putting like a human on a spit and then just spinning them really fast. Shush with the pony. Nobody needs to know about that. The most important thing is we like to have fun on our stream. You're chipping.
It's that, like, plastic sleeve.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get through it.
Yeah. I gotcha. I just thought for some reason it was like digging in or something. I don't know. Don't ask me things. I can't get the chat highlight settings to pop up. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We are making what is going to be a beautiful pen. It will be a traditional fountain pen, complete with like golden nib and everything.
This is the plastic sheath that I was
Down.
talking about.
Up. There you go. That's, oh wow, so it's like a hard, it's not resin. It's
No, it's
it-
legit like a
plastic.
hard-formed molded plastic.
gross.
Which I get is probably great for protecting it.
Right.
But like I noticed it when I was sanding, and it would actually like melt.
Ugh. So that's what the smell was.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, it was unpleasant.
Yeah.
That's why I only sanded one ahead of time, one of the two pieces. Is because it was just, I didn't have my
over.
mask on at the time. And it was just like, I am not doing another one of these.
Sure, yeah. It's always nicer to have like the garage door open for stuff like that.
Yeah, it'll be super nice come fall.
Yes. So, but yeah, the most important thing on our channel, I think, is that we have fun, right?
Absolutely.
Like, the art is wonderful. The video games, the art, like, it's all great. But if it's not fun, why are you doing it? You know?
Yeah.
And, like, that's what I don't get about, like, all these, like, hype streamers. I have nothing against it. I don't understand it. Like, chugging energy drinks, going like, yeah! Like, that kind of, I don't get it. Welcome to the stream, Austrian Nice Guy.
Welcome
Oh, we got a
to-
Bix raid.
Awesome. let it snow.
No! Not ready for that.
Walk outside for 3 seconds and you will be.
I don't do well in the snow. I am a summer creature. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We are making a beautiful traditional fountain pen made with 22 karat gold, palladium plating, and a Swarovski red crystal. It's gorgeous. We're so happy to have you here. If it's your first time here, welcome. It's a little chaotic,
But
but
consider giving us a subscribe so that we can continue to bring you amazing art.
yeah. Hit that follow button, but definitely, for sure, we do have special content that we're planning for subscribers only. If you want to get in on that content, then just subscribe. It's really easy. If you don't want to subscribe, that's absolutely okay. Just give us a follow. We'll take what we can get at this point. We are local Kansas City residents just trying to get by. So, we have a very adorable fluffy dog. She will be 3 years old next month.
And eventually she will be joining us in the shop where she will be our official hype up.
Yes. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you indeed.
Welcome. You're out of frame.
Oh no. I was giving you all a thumbs up, I promise.
Yeah, we could see that part. We could see like the meat of your hand, but we couldn't actually see the thumb up part. It was a weird thing. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Let me see if I can get the nib.
I
And
couldn't get it to focus on it.
really? Shit. All right, guys. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try some magic. There we go. See? That's all you gotta do. So this is the nib that we will be putting on the pen. You can see this, the dragon design is very sleek. And then we've got a beautiful bamboo leaf design on the nib.
Alright.
Hello, Lentilk 4. I'm so sorry if I butcher these names. But then also, we've got this beautiful Swarovski crystal here with the dragon motif. And then the center part of the pen. Let's see. So, but yeah. Are you having to flip the bit?
I don't think I'm having to,
It's just a better option.
but if I've got a fresh sharp edge, why not? Because
Absolutely.
of how expensive this project is.
Yep. This project, the actual metal pen components, straight from Thailand. Or excuse me, no, shame on me. It's from Taiwan. I am so sorry.
You can see here, I don't know if that was a weak point in the casting, but you can see here that my tool was ripping it out.
Oh goodness.
Thankfully, it's high enough up in the material that should not affect
Should
the
shave away.
project.
You think it'll shave away with the bit?
As long as it doesn't continue, yes.
Alright, sorry for the camera shaking. It's on a very sketchy tripod. But we are very excited to bring this to you today. I'm gonna tag Psycho just to
Do.
like.
We're also very nervous. If you hear that drum in the background, that's just my heart.
Hey, you and me both, man. You and me both. I hope Psycho's okay. Like, I hope his mom isn't, you know, being crazy. I mean, I don't want to bug him. If he's busy, he's busy. And he'll see the VOD on YouTube, like everyone else.
Yeah.
So,
You're here in spirit. We know, Psycho.
there we go. Oop. No, wait. Wait. Ah! I changed tabs too fast. Help! So, anytime we stream on Twitch, if you miss part of it or like you wanna if you wanna watch it again, you absolutely can. We upload them onto YouTube. I think 4 days after we stream. It's something like that. We have a YouTube channel. Just search for us.
Check it out. Subscribe. It's free.
Yeah. We're currently sitting at 56 subscribers. I'd love to hit 100. Plus then we get that custom channel URL. Be super nice. Currently you can find our YouTube channel by searching Bear Dogs Gaming, and then just finding the blue paw print. That's us. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're everywhere that you are.
Except for TikTok.
No, we are on TikTok.
Or?
We have an account. We just haven't uploaded anything yet. But we are there. And we're on Rizzle, if anybody uses that. Which, I have my doubts. So, this pen kit is called the Diacom Dragon Emperor.
No, Oriental Dragon.
I refuse to say that.
Fair.
Technically, it is called the Oriental Dragon Emperor. I just dropped the first bit. So, it is from Taiwan. It's gorgeous. It is beautifully made. They've got a bunch of pen kits that are just gorgeous. Alright, thank you so much, Survival Amazon. Hope you come back. And best of luck cleaning. I know it can be tough, like just to get into the mind spirit of doing something like that. And I don't have it right now. But best of luck. And thank you for the lurk. Survival Amazon found our kitty emotes.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see them in chat. How's that, like, void spot?
It's gone.
Good.
Best that I can feel.
Good. We hope you guys are enjoying the stream as much as we are. I know for Bear Dogs Man, it's a little more nerve-wracking.
I literally am not breathing on my strokes.
God. Honey, I need you to breathe.
Well, that's why I take short strokes.
Okay.
But when I breathe, my tool moves.
I know. How's that fresh bit working for you?
Making a difference, I think.
Good. I'd like to buy them like 2, 3 at a time. Just to have like a stock of them.
Yeah.
Really what we need to do is we just need to open a woodcraft franchise out of our garage and then not sell anything. Just get heaps of shipments in and never sell a piece. Like, oh, we didn't tell you it's for our private stock. Oh, goodness. Just, not feeling the best. I'm sorry.
Do we need to stop?
No. The show must go on. I'm just having some discomfort, but I'm okay.
Getting down to the wire here.
Yeah. Looks beautiful so far, honey. So weird. Normally it has like the ad bar or something. Like, I know we have the lathe going, but it just seems so quiet in here. If that makes any sense.
I get it. Gotta take a moment.
That's fine. That's fine. Take your time. Take your time. What do you think of it?
My nerves are thoroughly racked, is what I think.
Uh-oh. Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
What speed do you have this set to?
I've been running it at 3600. I just upped it to 4K.
Okay. Any particular reason?
To try and get it to smoothen out a bit.
Welcome to the channel, Fano23. We're very happy to have you on this Saturday. Welcome, Alfie MS. Thank you so much. What are the chances that we get a Binks raid on today of all days? It's pretty cool. Welcome to the stream. We are making a beautiful traditional fountain pen right before your eyes. 22 karat gold and palladium plating all the way from Taiwan. We are not in Taiwan. The pen is. But the abalone, the red stuff on the lathe, I believe is from New Zealand. I'm not 100% sure though. It's from somewhere far, far away from me.
I think the artisan is in the United States, though.
Yeah, but the abalone is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
The abalone itself. Welcome, Bubbermain. Always good to see some new faces in chat. You good?
I'm just nervous, you know. I want to take my time.
I know. You okay?
Yeah.
If you need me to pause this train, I will. How close are you on the bushing?
Getting close.
Okay. Ooh. Dropping it down a little.
Yeah.
Normally we talk much more than this, but we're getting pretty close to the sanding process. And after this though, we will be playing some Final Fantasy X, the Switch version, and we're pretty excited about that. I'm really excited about it. If you like the content that you're seeing here on our channel, please consider giving us a follow, and we would really appreciate your subscription. It helps us bring you more stuff like this and other. Subscriptions go directly towards, are we calling it Bear Dogs After Dark? Like our subscriber only content stuff?
Sure.
Yeah. We might come up with a different name later, but currently it's known as Bear Dogs After Dark, where you get subscriber only content. We're really excited about it. I would love to sit down with you and talk about stuff that we could possibly do to fulfill that, because it's been a hot minute and I'd like to give back. But we haven't had subscribers for a while, and so it's nice to have some again.
Indeed.
So many thanks to Zombie Stomp for dropping those sub gifts. We really appreciate it. Hopefully they will continue their subscriptions. And if not, we understand, and that's okay.
Alright.
Yes.
Time to get sandy.
Ooh. Sanding time. I wish I could zoom in on the camera a little more. Oh, the tripod moved. Like, it legit isn't as up close as it was. I had this touching the mat. So let me get just a little closer. Refocus. Oh man, that right part, yeah, no. That right, yeah. Just so clear.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's get the sand pickle.
What grit will we be starting?
I'm going to start at 320 grit
Okay.
because I do not want to overdo this.
Right. Still at 3,600 RPMs?
I actually cranked it to 4120.
All right. I can't wait to see it polished and assembled.
This was the right grit.
Good.
Look at the difference already.
Yeah. You're pretty intuitive with that stuff, though. Sephiroth Hojo, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you indeed.
For those who are new here, we're making a traditional fountain pen from Taiwan. It's beautiful. I hope you'll stick around to see it when it's finished. We're currently in the sanding process. We just have polishing to go after that, and then it's off to assembly. This pen is spoken for. It will be in a box, heading to its owner, probably by Monday. But if you'd like one of your own, contact us on our website, beardogs.net.
Yeah, look at the difference.
I
between
know.
it. Just very first degree of sanding.
Yeah.
Y'all, I always look at my sanding as I'm going, and I'm like, I don't see how this can possibly turn out well for me.
Do what now? I'm sorry.
I always look at the sanding process, and I'm like, I don't see how this is going to come together. I'm going to have to scrap this project, and then it turns out exquisite.
It's shaping up though. It's gonna be gorgeous. Excuse me. I'd like to get a second pen done this weekend, since we missed last week. And because technically we're not going to be posting one this week because this one's already purchased. Or, gonna be.
Well, we'll see how we're feeling tomorrow morning.
Sure.
Or Monday morning.
Or Monday morning. Is that still the 320 grit?
Yep.
Then you go down to 240, is that right?
So, when you're talking sandpaper, basically think about it as the number of sanding particles in a given space.
Yeah.
So, when you go up, you're getting finer.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was just looking at the sandpaper right here, and at my angle, it's really tough to see the difference.
Yeah.
I like how you have 2 packs of sandpaper.
Well, we got that one because this one was starting to get a little bit on the low. It was past half empty when we got that one.
Okay.
And that was on sale at the time.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
So we were like, yeah, why not?
And then, like complete fools, we did not craft again. It's nice to be back in the shop, though. I really enjoy it. It's nice and cool out here. It's a nice little controlled chaos out here.
Amen.
So, but yeah. It looks beautiful, honey. That's gonna shine up so well. I'm so excited. I like this. I miss streaming in the morning. Because, before on stream, it was, we had a full day behind us, we were tired. And here it's just first thing in the day, and then we're tired for the rest.
It'll be really nice when I no longer pull 55 hours in 3 days
Yeah.
on my work.
Yeah. It'll be really nice when this is your work. Looking forward to it. I'm sure you are too. It's coming.
Yeah, it would be a dream come true.
It's coming. I know it is. I have to believe that it is. How is it?
You want to come cop a feel?
No. I'm good sitting right now. My back's bothering me. I'll even sit properly in my chair. That never happens. Looks good.
See if we can eliminate some of these
Blemishes?
sanding blemishes.
So then have you gone up to 400?
Actually, just went up to 6.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's alright. Just after our conversation, I went to the 4.
Ah. I should probably go check to see if Padu wants in. As nasty as it is outside.
Yeah, it's 82 out there.
Alright, she's fine. Alright, I will be right back, everybody. Enjoy some nice meditative lathe work from Bear Dogs Man. I will return shortly.
Yeah, those tool marks came out.
Good. That's exciting.
Alright. While you're up, you want to give it a feel?
Yep. 1 second. Ooh. Smoother. On the right.
Yeah, I haven't gone over the
Okay.
left with the 600 grit yet,
Ah. Bamboozled.
but you notice the difference.
Do most people not?
Well, you haven't in the past,
Oh.
which is a good sign. Because being able to tell that is a good skill to have for when you get behind the lathe.
Let me tell you, I'm not going to be working on a project like this for a hot minute. I'm going to be sticking to like some good old maple.
Cocobolo rosewood.
We've got so much of it. If you're going to buy a bulk pack of something, make sure you like it.
Yeah, the Cocobolo rosewood is beautiful.
It's nice. You make it beautiful. Otherwise, it's just nice.
doing you a bother?
Yes! Just wagging in the wind. They're thick bushings. Like, I knew this was going to be like a thick pen, but holy shit. You know what it reminds me of? The Yu Yu Hakusho episode, where, you know, the teacher steals the kid's pen. And it's a lucky dragon. Still a texture difference. This one has, I don't know, it's like a... You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't help that my fingers are thick with the dust.
But do you feel the difference?
Yeah.
I was inside. I called for her and she was under the bush. Like she do. Grab my sweater here for a second. Well. Oh, I was tagged in something.
Alright, that's the 600 grit. You know what goes on now?
The micro mesh.
Micro mesh. It is time for the micro mesh. We're jumping from 600 to 15K. Or excuse me, 1.5K. I'm using the fresh side because
Yes.
if I'm not using the fresh side on anything else, I'm using the fresh side on my...
On this.
Yeah.
And this goes up to how high? 32,000?
12K.
12. I'm hearing a lot of noise from the upstairs region.
Mm. One of the difficult things when working with the micro mesh, especially on a project like this,
Uh huh.
is if you're not careful, it'll actually heat up the material so
Mm.
much that it'll melt.
That's right. I
And,
forget that resin does
I can
that.
only describe it as ripping slag out.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot that resin does that. It's one of the more important points to consider.
Yeah, my very first time working on a resin project using a micro mesh, I actually had to go all the way back to 600 grit sandpaper.
I think I remember.
I didn't ruin the project,
No.
but one thing I would like to add onto the website,
Yeah?
no bulk orders.
Oh, absolutely not.
Like I spent 3 days talking with that potential client, and I offered her everything we could. Like if you buy them in this bulk number, we get a bulk discount. We'll give you that same bulk discount on the individual unit price.
Yeah.
But no, I think she wanted like
She wanted it for
50%
pennies.
off.
Yeah, she wanted it for pennies, and we don't do that. Like, do you not realize that we are hand making these? Like, these aren't like plastic pieces of, junk. We're not mass producing
Yeah,
these.
we don't slap them on a machine that then automatically does the work for us.
Yeah. And, like, does it to perfect calibration, like, caliper, same level of doneness every time. No, there's variation. So, yeah, screw her. Like, if you don't want to pay full price, just say you don't want to pay full price, How do you say I don't appreciate handmade artisan art without saying I don't appreciate artisan's art?
Can I have a bulk discount?
Yeah.
Like, alright, you buy like
Buy 1,000.
buy $5,000 worth of merchandise and I'll give you $100 off.
Right.
Like making
Goodness.
these, I cannot mass produce these.
Right.
So no mass production discounts.
Exactly. We are a small shop. Like, our shop is so small it fits in one corner of our garage. If you'd like to help us change that, however, consider subscribing.
Like the fact that it's handmade every step of the way
Yeah.
is what gives
Value.
our product the value.
And quality. Like, did we hand make the blank? Not yet.
But we're getting to it.
We'll get there. Welcome, premarital handholder.
Premarital.
They say, hey, can I get a discount? Bet. Buy 9 Bear Dog Leanie clothing line pieces for $15 voucher. Like, just no.
Tell you what, premarital, buy a pen, we'll throw in a pack of fruit snacks. The good ones.
The good ones. That is true. Every order of a Bear Dog Crafts original does get a packet of Welch's Fruit Snacks. Not a sponsor. We just like to provide an extra treat in the box. Just yummy cushioning, right? Better than bubble wrap. Oh my god, but edible bubble wrap.
Interesting concept.
That'd be interesting. The School of Chocolate guy, he's the only one that I could see ever making that. Amaury Guichon. I hope the letter carrier comes by soon to pick up Psycho's package, or else his fruit snacks are gonna melt. Because they're on the front stoop right now. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We are to the sanding stage. Hopefully soon we'll be at the polishing stage. And after that, it's assembly time. And then after that, it's Final Fantasy time. There will be a small interruption in our stream as we change locations. But not long, though. In fact, I'll probably go on ahead of you inside and get that all taken care of before we swap.
Works for me.
I wish there were an electrical outlet next to the front door, because then I could put one of our cameras on it.
Or at least an electrical outlet that works.
There is no electrical outlet by the door.
Yeah, there is.
No, there's not.
Oh, on the outside, I mean. Oh,
Yeah.
there is on the outside.
Yeah, but my cameras aren't outside safe. Premarital says, not gonna lie, the soft sound of pen go spinny is pretty relaxing. I will stop talking so you can enjoy it. We're glad you like it as much as we do.
Yeah, we never lied when we said this is meditative.
No, absolutely. It really is.
And to see, just to watch the transition.
Yep. Redeemed an ad? Okay. 1 second. Ad loading. You know, that's the difference on this stream manager than on my desktop one. I don't see when the ads are coming. That yellow bar. God, it looks so smooth. But wait, there's more.
We got
You can.
1, 2, 3, 4 more after this.
Wow. We have 38 seconds remaining on the ad that someone redeemed. No ad! How dare you? How dare you call for an ad? Totally fine. I didn't even see who won the subscriptions. I scroll up. Oh, it doesn't go that far. Let's see who won the subscriptions. Because I didn't see it. Alright. Activity feed. Reward requests. Add time. Done. Alright, activity feed. Let's check that out, shall we? Nope. Okay. It just said five community sub gifts. Yes, I did. What starter do you think you're gonna go with? This is true. I am usually Team Fire starter Pokemon. I have been since 1998. Charmander, Cyndaquil, Torchic. You know, I never played like I think Gen 5, but then Fennekin, Litten. I've always been a Team Fire starter Pokemon gal, but for Scarlet and Violet, yes, Sprigatito is my favorite. Like, rare is it that I ever go for like Team Grass starter, but sometimes they're just really heckin' cute. I was so mad. Like, I love Litten, I love Torracat. What the fuck is Incineroar? I hate it. I wrote a very strongly worded blog post about it. I forget what the Gen 6... Oh, it was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, right?
Sure.
Sure, I don't remember. But yeah, I've always had fire starter.
You're talking to someone whose first true, like, full
Pokemon
beginning
game.
to end Pokemon game was X and Y.
Yeah, I know. I have nothing against furries. It's just, I think one of the things that got them memed and you know, kind of that bad image is just the few who ruin it for everybody. Like, I have nothing against furries. I'm best friends with a furry. You know, do what you're gonna do. As long as you're safe, as long as, you know, you're taking care of yourself, you know, all that stuff. But dear God, Incineroar, no! I was so mad. Litten was adorable, Torracat was awesome, and then Blarg.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to the trend of Ash not evolving his Pokemon? No, they went with Rowlet.
Let's see, where did the open roll go?
You took it into your van.
That's right.
Incineroar was born from like a luchador daddy kink.
Oh God. Incineroar, I choose you. I choose you too.
I'm not even, I can't, nope, I'm gonna stop myself. I can't, nope. This was supposed to be a family-friendly stream, and I've ruined it already. Like, 10 minutes in. Like, I have a thing against, like, humanoid Pokemon. Like, I just, like, Mr. Mime back in Gen 1 was as far as it needed to go. But then they brought in Daddy Kink Incineroar, and I'm just, no.
Y'all know exactly why Ash's mom had Mr. Mime and no husband.
Mr. Mime is very creepy, though. I'm just gonna say it, you know. Oh no. You're making me stop myself too much, honey. Too often.
Oh my god.
Guys, I cannot be trusted to censor myself. Please help.
Honey.
I know. I see it. This is so exciting. Get them RPMs. You know what? Yeah, I agree. I could go for that.
Oh, honey.
729 views today.
Oh my goodness.
Am I gonna have to bring the camera closer?
Look at the richness of that color.
One moment, please. Parasect, we stand one zombie crab in this house. Ow! Oh, that's gorgeous. I mean, we knew it would be. Y'all, 1 second. Is that not beautiful? His sanguine majesty, indeed.
And that was only the very first
Of a
stage
3-stage
of
polish.
4 polishes.
It is. Oh, you're gonna use the ultra gloss?
Yeah.
This is about to become a red light district. Like disco ball, like full, like pew. It's gonna be gorgeous. I love it. Honey, this pen is gonna need stats that come with it. I could use my Cricut to make like a homebrew card for it. We're thinking of doing a line of like chromatic dragon pens. This one is of course the first one, His Sanguine Majesty, the Ruby Dragon Emperor. Because it's cool. And we're nerds. That's the main reason. Huge nerds in this house.
With the brass tube in the heart.
Yeah.
Giving that metallic sheen behind the abalone.
Yeah.
It looks unreal.
Beautiful.
Y'all, I'm gonna have to rewatch this video to make sure I'm the one who made this, because this is beautiful.
It'll be available in 4 days. So Tuesday. It'll be up Tuesday on YouTube. Before, like when you're done polishing it, I do want to take the camera off the tripod and really lean in close. Just to really focus in on it, you know? His Sanguine Majesty, the Ruby Dragon Emperor, Father of Storm and Cloud, Lord of the Skies and Valleys, and Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Welcome! Devil Rocks Gaming!
Welcome.
This is their first time chatting with us. Hello, we are also from Viewer Storm, as you can tell. Premarital and I are both moderators of Viewer Storm. We're happy to have you in our stream. Been watching for a bit. My 10 minutes was up 40 minutes ago. Oh, thank you for hanging out with us.
We definitely appreciate the vote of confidence.
We do. So, thank you muchly. Can I lean in real quick with the camera?
Sure.
Alright, please pardon the wobble. This is very literally the cheapest tripod phone stand I could get.
Subscribe and we can get better equipment.
Oh, it's not gonna focus. Please, 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 please. It's beautiful. I need you to.
Here, can I do this?
Can you? One second. It's trying so hard. It's not working. But it's beautiful. I'm sure you can tell by like the shine. We're trying so hard here. I'm really trying not to touch it. Yeah, I don't know. But it's beautiful, we promise. Back in the tripod for you. You're in timeout. Shame on you. Zoom. There we go. You can see it a little better from this angle. Okay, I'm sorry, but like, Mr. Mime gives new meaning to the 5-finger discount.
Woo!
I'm sorry.
See, but my favorite depiction ever of Mr. Mime was in the Detective Pikachu movie.
Oh my god, yes. Devil Rocks Gaming says, I've been watching for a while and laughing about the Mr. Mime comments. That Pokemon is sus. Are these fancy pens? Why, yes they are. Devil Rocks Gaming, take a look at this beautiful nib. Will you focus now?
In fact, you can actually unscrew that top part off so that you
Why
can...
is it not? Camera. Pick up. There we go. Pardon my fingers.
Now the black piece that you see on there is actually going to pressure fit into the cap. And that is the component that is going to handle that mechanic screwing the cap on.
But
There's actually a beautiful... Oh no, it's not focusing on me now.
Well, hold on a second, please. We also have this beautiful Swarovski crystal that's in the cap, as well as this metal work here. There we go, I fixed it. So yes, this be a fancy pan. We're very proud of it. This is our first time making this particular pen kit.
Fun fun fact, if we get enough subscribers that we can start expanding our shop,
Yes.
we will start making custom pens from scrap metal.
Eventually. We're also hoping to get a forge, and so we can forge our own pen clips. But we can't do that
Smelter.
without your help. Do what?
And a smelter.
And a smelter, yes. I mean, we're eccentric. We're very eccentric. So, can you not throw stuff on the floor?
That's how I differentiate trash from reuse. I will clean up the floor, but this way I know it's trash. Alright. What?
Mr. Mime would be less sus with a cowboy hat. Okay, but a Mr. Mime and a top hat is like prime sus. That's like a Mr. Mime and a Ditto working in concert. It's kind of like a horse in a hospital, you know? You know it doesn't belong there. But he's so fancy because he has a top hat that he must belong there. Mr. Mime in a top hat is peak sus. Mr. Mime gives me pervy old man that still lives in a mining town despite the mine closing down in the 80s vibes.
Okay, doing this final polishing step, it looks like I'm painting it in blood.
You're not? Wait.
Come take a look.
Company secrets!
Come take a look
Hold-
at me.
Devil Rocks Gaming says, yeah, that's old school British. Go clean that chimney for me, boy, while swinging a cane sus. Fun fact, eventually, we're looking to make canes as well. Oh my god. Oh, you can really see the brass tubing from here.
Except that's not even the brass tubing. That's just straight up the
abalone.
abalone.
I know, but it looks like the brass. Now, why is the right side darker?
It
Or is
could
that
be
just
that it was just
my
a
ankle?
different. It could be the lighting. It could be that it is just from a different abalone.
I hate it. I don't hate it, but like,
But I think it's the lighting.
yeah. It's still beautiful, though. Thank you so much! Thank you so very much, Devil Rocks Gaming. They subscribed.
Thank you.
I gotta sit down.
We appreciate it so much.
You earned that. Thank you for the great content. Oh, man, that's not even the best part. We're gonna play Final Fantasy X
Yeah.
after this. Us in the shop and us in the gamer chair are, I don't want to say they're two different animals, but kinda, right?
Oh yeah.
Bear Dogs Man lets me make more weird comments when we're not in the shop. Premarital says the pen is super pretty, but I feel like I'd be tempted to bite it.
What?
The pen is super pretty, but I feel like I'd be tempted to bite it. You know, no one said His Sanguine Majesty wasn't into that. But if the Ruby Dragon Emperor bites you back, that's a problem. For you are squishy and taste good with ketchup. Stay in the shop, it's almost 1 a.m. here. Oh,
Ooh.
Lord. They're from Western Australia.
Nice. Good morrow. Good tomorrow to you, sir.
What's it like in the future?
That,
Well, we are very happy to have you. I'm going to try and get in close again. God damn it.
as they say, is that.
Stop touching it. Hold on. Getting your fingerprints all up. Sorry for the. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna focus. Oh, look. Look how beautiful that is. Look how shaky my hands are. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. His sanguine majesty indeed.
Y'all, I think I did okay. I think I did okay.
You did beyond okay, honey. Is it time for assembly?
It is time for an assembly.
Oh, goodness. How are the Emu continuation war trenches? Wet and cold, and we're in winter right now. It's officially Sunday morning. So, premarital, small spoiler alert. This pen, this pen has already been sold. I really hate to break the illusion, but I believe in being upfront. This pen is $750 in our shop. We already have somebody who is saving up actively to purchase one for themselves. It's not cherry candy. It's not cherry candy. It's not cherry candy.
Either that or it's a very expensive cherry candy experiment.
Okay, but I want to make a cherry candy faux pen
Oh, goodness.
and send it to premarital. It'd be easy enough to do. I'm just not the person to do it. It'd be easy for a candy maker to do it, which I am not. I'm a baker. I'm a baker and a home cook. So right now, as you can see, Bear Dogs Man is lining up our assembly bits.
Our assembly system.
Our assembly system. So high tech. So what we have here is we've got the part for the cap and the part for the butt. And we're gonna squish it together and make a pen. Those are official technical terms. Oh! The emu jokes are old now. Wasn't a war, it was 3 men and a machine gun. If y'all ever shot an emu, you'd understand. Those fuckers can shrug off a 12 gauge at 10 feet due to how thick their feathers are. On a high note, I have an emote. There we go, that's perfect. An emote for it, though, if it makes you feel better. They're officially called emutes now. I don't make the rules.
But do you make the emutes?
I don't, actually.
So,
Yes?
wanted to show you all this without the cap assembly.
Okay, hold on. What are we showing?
A very blurry image.
Lord. 1 second, let me tap it. Okay, so there's the bamboo leaf design. Focus! I'm trying so hard not to wiggle this camera.
I'm trying so hard not to drop any of these pieces.
Do you need me with a basket underneath? Oh my god, the cap is gorgeous.
Yeah.
The dingo jokes are funnier. Okay then. Noted.
Okay, but have 3 men ever gone up against an army of dingoes with a machine gun? Is my question.
That's such an odd question. I'll let you know what the answer is. I don't have a dingo emote, though, sadly.
Okay, we are at assembly.
We're at assembly.
Don't worry, y'all. There's still a chance for me to screw this up.
Sheesh! Devil Rex Gaming, I don't know if you've seen, we have a very, very fluffy, beautiful dog. Her Instagram is actually on our, part of our links. On our, if you look on the Instagram puppy pictures, that is strictly our dog's Instagram. I don't know, all I've heard about dingoes in Straya is about small children or lone women being attacked, army trying to kill massive pest birds with spare World War II weaponry is more wholesome. Hi, Pain26. After we're done in the shop, we will be playing Final Fantasy X on the Switch, which is going to be, I don't know, what, half an hour maybe? Half an hour's time-ish?
Roughly.
Roughly. It was World War I weaponry, though. Oof. Oh, God, it's beautiful. Yeah, Pain26, we don't really have time
Look how thin the material.
Down, up, left. Perfect. One moment, please. Focus. Oh, 9 hours. That's a bit of a drive. God, you got it so thin. Oh, refocus. I hear Hades. God, do you want to put like a shock towel between the assembly and the pen cap? For cushioning?
Yes.
Scaring me, sir.
I mean, it's plastic. It should not scratch.
I don't care.
But yes.
That may be plastic, but that is Swarovski crystal. Oh my god, yes, I am terrified of cassowaries and I live in Kansas. The chances of me ever meeting a cassowary are like slim, but never zero. Yeah, Pain26, we haven't had a whole lot of time for game streams. We've been focusing more on our small business. So...
The cap is assembled.
Well, show it to the camera.
Y'all, I have chills.
That is like some Critical Role, Thordak the Cinder King vibes.
I'd be willing to tag Matt Mercer in this.
I'm gonna tag Matt Mercer in this. It's beautiful. Like, you know, like when we conceptualized it, we knew it would be beautiful.
But I have legit chills.
I know, I can see them. I'm so excited! It's so beautiful!
I want one for myself.
No!
I'll buy it.
No discounts. Y'all, I charge my husband full price. It's beautiful. Oh my god. +9, Mastercraft fountain pen of sanguine diplomacy. I'd say you'd have advantage on intimidation strength checks made with this. Like, 100%. Oh, we have to make more of these. Just have one up on the shop at all times. I'd love to take some pictures with this.
Yeah.
I feel like we need like a lava background. But like a pile of gold coins, you know? With jewels and spell scrolls and, you know, like a whole bunch of just loot. This is a pen that could take over Iman.
This is a pen that could be the BBEG of an entire campaign.
Well, at least have a one-shot. This pen looks at Vecna and tells him to call it Daddy. I'm so excited for Stranger Things Volume 2. It's gonna be amazing.
Right?
Put it together and what do you got?
Very expensive pen. Now I am not going to be an idiot. I'm going to remove
The bushing?
the nib.
Oh, yes, of course. I haven't, no. I've seen some good things about it, but I haven't seen it myself. But I've heard it's good.
What heard good?
Carnival Row. Oh my god, that would be me. Which one of you is gonna make a Hexblade Warlock with this pen as its patron? Grants you access to Illusory Script and Dragon Breath. We should make Warlock patrons of our Dragon Emperor pens. That'd be amazing. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Don't mind the blue shop towel. Yes? Who dinged me? Well, yeah, we're afraid to scratch it. New season coming in August of Carnival Row. I'm gonna have to check it out because I've seen some good things about it. Such a crisp sound.
It's the sound of solid metal.
This is like pen making ASMR, but like loud noises. Long may he reign.
Okay, but that was the most satisfying
And it wasn't
twist.
on camera. Wait. Up. Too far. There you go. Focusing. It's got fingerprints all over it. Look at that, honey.
This is insane.
It's gorgeous. That was actually like one of our plans was we wanted to make this pen and send pictures of it to Matt Mercer and be like, Thordak the Cinder King has arrived in the United States. But then someone purchased it, and so, but we can still send pictures and tag him. So if you want to help us get this pen across Matt Mercer's Twitter feed, please.
I want you to twist it closed. I can't explain it. It is a tactile thing.
1 second. Oh, it just slides. It just kind of locks.
It doesn't even feel like it's threaded. It's just perfect.
It didn't focus.
Y'all, I got chills.
Yes, he does.
The feel of this thing, the weight of it, the
Perfect.
operation of it, it is worthy of the investment that we made to make it.
Man, and Psycho missed it. Our friend was supposed to be here to watch this stream, and his mother came to visit him. I bet he's pissed. But yeah, absolutely. We, at least I, was always planning on putting the Ruby Dragon Emperor in our D&D campaign.
This is just an astounding piece.
All right, have a good night, Devil Rocks Gaming. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I ran out of beer over an hour ago.
Oh no.
We hope to see you again next weekend. We stream on Saturdays. We like to call them crafter days. It's gorgeous, honey. This pen has already been sold, but if you contact us, we're willing to work with you to get one to you. We do take payment plans and all that fun stuff. It's offered, I think, through PayPal. We take PayPal, Venmo, Cash, like all the big ones. Stripe. But the Dragon Emperor takes prisoners. Or maybe he doesn't.
This is the pen that you pull out to sign a document when you mean business.
That's a pen you pull out to sell your soul to a warlock patron.
This is the pen you pull out to get when the warlock patron is selling its soul to you. You pull this pen out.
Okay, but that's an arcane focus.
For real. Now you pull this pen out and the warlock patron is like, whoa, 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 whoa. I think we've got this deal backwards.
No, we don't. That's a pen that can cast, like, soul entrapment.
I'd use this as a soul cage. The twist mechanism here.
But you accept payment in Cadbury chocolate.
Oh, the twist mechanism of this is indescribably satisfying.
Someone says it's fit for Louis the 14th. Well, it sucks to be him. He's dead.
He's dead and lost his head.
I thought that was the 6th.
Alright, well, I think it's about time to move to something where I'm not on edge about wrecking a potentially, like, $100 project.
Right. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick
Well done.
break.
I am in disbelief. I knew it was going to be beautiful. I've been hyping this up to myself for almost 2 years,
And we finally have
and
one.
it's finally been made.
Yep, this one will be on its way to its new home by Monday.
We are definitely putting insurance on that package.
Fuck yes.
Did the new owner watch it? Watch the creation?
Yeah, but she doesn't have sound on.
Okay.
So, alright. Legend says that pen has even been used to cast get legislation through the Senate. Alright, we're gonna take a quick break, everybody. We will see you in just a couple minutes when we head inside. Bow down to your new emperor. Then off to Spira for Final Fantasy X from the beginning. I mistakenly said we were going to start off in Kilika. We're going to restart just for you guys, because we love you so much. See you in a little bit. We'll be back soon. Is this an intermission or a be right back?
This is intermission.
Intermission.